Hello, my name is Christy Marcotte. I am a card maker and the creator of the 6x6 paper pad tutorial. I've had several requests to make videos of single cards, so today I will be showing how to make a shaker card. I'll be using some stamp sets by Honeybee Stamps and Reverse Confetti, and also some pattern paper from Lawn Fawn to make my card. I've been trying to show more kindness lately through card making. There are several stamp companies featuring stamp sets with words of kindness and uplifting messages. I think everyone will benefit from showing kindness to one another. I got my inspiration from making kindness cards from my crafty friend, Sandy Allnock. Now, I try to mail out encouraging cards every week to random people. Sometimes I won't even sign my name on the card. I simply add an uplifting sentiment in hopes of adding a little joy to someone's day. I've cut out some small papers to add to the front of the card. The background paper is a simple tone-on-tone diagonal stripe design, and I'm using a heavyweight white cardstock for the front that has been dry embossed for added texture. This is the Mini Misty stamp tool. It is super useful for making sure your stamp is straight and to re-ink the stamp if you didn't get a clear stamped image the first time. So right now I'm placing the sentiment stamp in the opening where the shaker portion will be on the card. There is a grid design lasered on the front of the Misty, which makes it easy to see if you've gotten your stamp straight or not. The Misty comes with some super strong magnets that hold your paper in place in case you need to re-ink your stamp, as you see me doing here. Because the magnets are so strong, I've wrapped washi tape around them. For those times I get them accidentally stuck together, this helps to ease them apart. This was a recommendation from a fellow crafter. For the image on the front of my card, I'm using this giraffe set from Reverse Confetti. My daughter loves giraffes, so I do tend to buy a few giraffe sets here and there. For the assembly of the shaker card portion, I'm using a small piece of acetate. I take my ATG gun and put a lot of adhesive right along the back to hold the acetate in place. I'll be using foam dimensional tape to go around the window of the shaker card. It's important to put the dimensional tape snug to ensure there are no gaps for the shaker components to escape. The card recipient would be sad if all the glitter and beads fell out while they were enjoying their card. Sorry about the glare on the acetate. I use large shop lights directly over my desk for lighting in my craft room. Now that I have sealed the shaker window with dimensional tape, I'll add additional pieces of tape so the card front is even and doesn't sag anywhere. Now the fun part, adding the shaker components. Since I didn't use a super thick dimensional tape, I'll need to make sure to use smaller size confetti and glitter. And because the sentiment needs to be visible through the window, I'll only add a tiny amount of confetti. The micro beads are my favorite because they really add the shaking sound to the card. When removing the backing from the dimensional tape, make sure to firmly hold the card in place. If you accidentally jar it, all that shaker component will bounce out and stick onto your dimensional tape. Ask me how I know. I think one of the trickiest parts to making a shaker card is lining up the card front to the back of the card, because you can't flip the card front over to see if you have it lined up straight. So I use the grids on my craft mat to assist me with the placement. I'm not using a lot of pattern paper for this card because it'll already have some busy portions with the shaker as well as the images. This is the card maker OCD side of me. It bothers me to have any of the white card base showing, even the tiniest sliver. So I line up the card front with the card base and trim off any excess. I'll be coloring the giraffe image using Copic markers. I've only been using the markers for a few months, so I keep my coloring fairly simple. This video is sped up just slightly, so I can keep it at a reasonable length. I usually just fussy cut the stamped images, but sometimes I'll purchase the matching dies to cut out the images. The reverse confetti die cuts are easy to line up for accurate cutting. After adding the giraffe to the front of the card, I decided she needed a few friends, so I stamped out a few of the reverse confetti birds to add as well. I'm coloring the birds with the same Copic colors that I used for the giraffe. The matching die cuts are super handy when you have such tiny images, so much easier than fussy cutting those out. Now to figure out the placement of the little birds. I'll wait to glue them down until I'm happy with where to put them. For the finishing touch, I'm adding some epoxy glitter stickers from EK Success. And here is the finished card. With the fun sentiment, "Throw kindness around like it's confetti," I think a shaker was perfect to showcase it. All of the product details are listed on my blog. The link is in the description below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and be sure to hit that like button. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.